All right, I want to welcome you to the Leon Family Wellness, the Leon Family Chiropractic. We are so excited to have you on our team. And more importantly, I'm excited to be able to share this with you. Now, as we go through the organizational chart, it's very important that you understand that really we're going to focus on positions, not people, because some of this may change. And as our team continues to grow, you're going to see we're going to be more precise. We're going to have more departments. And so I'm super excited that you're able to go over this. And first off, I want to start off with the top over here. And this is our purpose as an admin team is to establish the vision and core values, recruit and enable the team to fulfill the vision by creating the culture, tools, and systems. The product is going to be a viable, expanding organization, and KPI, key performance indicator, is going to be the net profit. As the business is blessed, so are our team members, and that's what's super exciting, especially because you're coming on board now. As the admin team, we have two people here. We have the CEO and visionary, which is me. I'm Dr. Carlos, and I'm in charge of vision, core values, policy, the roadmap for the business to growth, financial stability, and growth. Now, Cindy, she's our COO, chief office or chief organization officer, and she's in charge of hiring, onboarding, developing the team. And then I'm also the CFO and expander. So yeah, I look over the billing, the financial aspects, what are we producing, and the production evaluation, which is mainly saying, okay, what we do, how do we continue to grow? So that way we are able to help more people with more conditions. And with what we're doing, is it really creating the best outcomes for our patients? If not, we got to change it. If so, we continue, and we'll just see how new technology comes out. And so this is the admin team right here. So we have the CEO visionary, which is me, and the COO and organizer, which is Cindy, and then the CFO and expander, which is me. Now, as we come down here, now you're going to see there's two sides of this. There's what the office manager controls, and there's what the production manager controls. And then that gets down deeper. So as you see this here, so to the left of the screen, we have Cindy. She is the office manager currently. And you're going to see it just goes down what they do. Now, here's the thing. Their purpose, as you see down here, is to recruit 8 team members and enable the team to fulfill the vision by creating the culture, tools, and systems. She is the systems guru. And so if there's something that needs to be fixed, she's going to fix it. That's the purpose. The product is a fully trained, productive staff who is on purpose and winning. We want you to win, because when we win, you win. Her key performance indicator KPI is the profits. What are the profits? And then her accelerator is profits of gross collections. Now, some of these may change as we continue to grow the team and really expand and be more specific. And so you'll see also, like me, I'm Dr. Carlos, so I am in charge of the marketing system. So internal and external, like we are constantly doing this. And the purpose right here, and you'll have access to this, so you can know who does what. The purpose is to design and create marketing that attracts new patients who are well educated and want what you provide. And this is gonna, and my goal is to increase community attention on the practice so they know who we're here. And in another video, you're gonna see what our vision is, what our purpose is, our core values. That's all important. The product is qualified scheduled leads. We want to make sure that whoever comes into the office, that they're ready to take action to really transform their health, because they know deep down that they're living less than their full potential. And so our KPI is schedule new patients. How many new patients can we schedule from these marketing leads? And then, of course, we have Danilo. So we have front desk new patient, as you see right here, FDMP. And then you have front desk existing patient, FDEP. Now, one focuses on, so with the FDNP, new patient, that's all about all these new patients that are contacting our office. They're qualifying the leads, they're calling them, they're getting them scheduled, they're confirming their new patient appointment, they're also confirming other appointments, and their purpose is to create a new patient qualifying experience, helping patients attend their appointments with their partner in health. We know studies show that when your spouse, your family is involved in your care, in your health that the outcomes are so much better than when you're by yourself. So that's how we do that. The product is new patients with high kept appointment rate for day one and day two. Day one is a new patient appointment. Day two is can be considered on this aspect the first adjustment. It can also be their billing, doctor's report, or English and Spanish. And then, of course, the KPI is the percent at which new patient appointments are kept. Um, so then we have come over here to the front desk existing patient, which is different than the front desk new patient because their purpose is to help patients keep their prescribed treatment plan, their frequency, like patients spending money on their care. We want to make sure that they get the value and they understand the value of their care and that they're completing it so that way they can, at the end of their care plan, say, wow, I did everything I could, and this is why I'm so much healthier and can live an amazing, fulfilled life. So that's their purpose, and to book up each provider's schedule with happy patients who stay, pay, and refer. So that's how we know they're happy with their care because they stay, they pay, and they refer their friends and families. And so that's the purpose for the front desk existing patient. Now the product, what is it? A booked schedule that runs efficiently, effectively, and with purpose. We want purpose in everything we do. Now, as you look at their key performance indicator, that says total scheduled appointments. So how many total scheduled appointments do we have on the books? But then their accelerator, which is very important, is going to be the percent of appointments kept. This is what front desk new or existing patient reports on a consistent basis. Lets us know, hey, we're doing great, we're not. Now, that's all office manager. Under production manager, well, now we have other roles, these three roles, which is you have your exam and CA systems, which you have your case manager and your exam doctor. And so the purpose there is to create a patient experience. Patients know they are in the right place. They realize that they are worse than they thought and hope that they will be accepted. And that's what we want to create is that hope. And so patients, when they come in, most patients want to minimize their problems. Unfortunately, that's not always the case. And so it's up to us to let them know, like, hey, this is important because if you don't take care of it, well, how is that going to impact your life? And one thing I heard about this is that, people don't come in because of pain. And you might have had a pain before and you're like, oh, it's gonna go away. Or you take something or you put something on yourself, and then it goes away, right? So when you have pain, most people don't come in. Even if it's a little bit of pain, even if it's a constant pain, it has to be really impacting their life. So it is up to me as a case manager, as you see right there, to really sit down with them and figure out why now, what's changed, and how is that impacting their life, and get them down to an emotional level to where now we're asking them, well, how is this impacting you emotionally, and have them open up. And so the product is patients who accept their prescribed care plan while making and keeping financial agreements because those who pay attention. And so if they pay for their care, then they're going to want to keep their appointment. Now, the KPI is going to be percent of these new patients starting care. The accelerator is the care plan value, or the care plan, the case percentage of the value care plan, pretty much. So if we are presenting 100, are they accepting 100% of that or not? Then you have your production system, the provider, Dr. Kelsey. Now, the purpose of the provider is going to be wholeheartedly educate, provide care for, and motivate patients to complete their prescribed treatment. Look for opportunities to further diagnose and prescribe. DX is diagnose. And so they're constantly trying to help these patients, educate them, and getting them to be motivated to take control of their health. Because even if they sign up, even if they pay, they still need a cheerleader. And that's what the provider is. Now, the product is all prescribed services delivered in a timely manner. So they're constantly working with the front desk, new existing patient, to ensure that the schedule goes well. Their KPI is total adjustment production, meaning how much do they adjust the patients, how much treatment we're giving, and then the accelerated adjustment product per hour. Is how many of these services are we providing every hour? And of course, as the team wins, as the business wins, the team wins. Now we also have the therapy assistant. Now we have someone in this role right now. Their name is Charlie, and so this is another role. And so their purpose is wholeheartedly educate, provide, care for, and motivate patients to complete their prescribed treatment. Distribute DMEs. DMEs are medical devices, depending on the condition, products purchased, and looks for opportunities to further diagnose, to further help the diagnosis. And so, just similar to what the provider is, but this one right here spends a little bit more time with these patients, and so this is why we want them to do something similar to what the provider does. Now, the product, as you'll see, is the same. All prescribed therapies delivered in a timely manner. Now, their KPI is total therapy production. On a weekly basis, daily basis, per shift, how much production are they putting out? And so their accelerated is therapy production per month. Are we consistently going up? Now, then we have our financial system, and this is the billing manager, which is also Cindy. You're going to see her purpose is to accurately bill and collect the maximum amount for all services rendered in a timely manner. Now, here's the thing. We put people first. We put our hearts first. And I remember listening to an old chiropractor. This was back in the 80s when he said this. I'm not that old, but I was a kid at that time. But he said something that just struck a chord with me when I first heard it a few years back. And that is, when you love the people you serve, the money will come. And this is wholeheartedly true. Now, there's 2 points to take away from this. Number one, that we provide a service, and that through the service, they feel of our love and concern for them. Secondly, we value ourselves, just like you value yourself. I value myself, and I want the office and the team to value themselves. And that value, how patients see that value is through the monetary cost, knowing that money is not our end goal. It is serving them and loving them. That's our end goal. And then the money just comes because of that. And as we continue to grow, that response, the financial aspect will grow, but it is a direct correlation of how much we love and care and serve our patients and encourage them to take control of their health, to fulfill their God-given potential. Now you'll see that the product is all possible monies collected, and so please creditors, meaning like, hey, yeah, we're happy, they're happy. The KPI is percent adjusted production collected, and accelerates total collections. Total collection, because that's how we know if we're going up. But this is our org chart right here, as you can see. And so this has everybody on there. Now this is ongoing. It will continue to grow and change, but super important to understand this so that way you know where you fall in. And this allows us to know. So say for instance, we're not getting people commit to their care plans. They're not committing on their care plans. They're not paying. And so we'll know, well, hey, that falls under the case manager over here. And so we'll talk with the case manager, hey, what's going on? And so then the case manager may say, may tell us, they're just not qualified leads. So then we come back here to our front desk new patient and the marketing system person and just talk with them and say, hey, they're saying they're not qualified leads. Walk us through, how are you talking with them? And it may be that we need to retrain. But as we go through all of this, it becomes super important to understand that as we go through the organizational charts, that we are looking to put someone in charge and they take control, and that becomes their baby. And when that happens, when everybody is doing that, then we work together and we're able to overcome anything, because we're working with one goal, one purpose. And so I hope this helps. So as you get your name on here, you're going to be able to see what you're going to be in charge of. And then, like I said, this is a living document, so it's going to grow, it's going to expand. And remember, that is one of our purpose, is to expand. Remember, up here, admin team, a viable, expanding organization. So we want to continue to serve the masses, and welcome aboard.